Hello, I will be giving a general reading for Gemini. I'm using the Zodiac Oracle to pick out the elements and the zodiacs. I will be using the Tarot of the Orishas at the end for a message from the ancestors. And for your guys' reading, I will be using the Psychic Tarot and the Angel Tarot. So, ancestors, spirit guides, what messages do you have for the Gemini? Ancestor, spirit team, archangels, what messages do you have for the spirit guides? We'll start out with prosperity and new beginnings. There are some seeds that you've planted that are starting. They have rooted and have started to grow, and you're starting to see. You're starting to see that. You're starting to see more of a vision of what you've started sowing, and you're seeing it come to life, even if it's not something that's tangible to where you can touch yet. It's getting to that point. It's getting there. There may be somebody that you're working with on this, that you have been working with. I wonder if somebody's trying to get pregnant or had been trying. If you haven't got the news yet, you will be that you are pregnant. For some reason, that's coming to me. It's not something I usually get from this card. There's a lot of emotions in this, and yes, I'm seeing here a couple again next to this prosperity of new beginnings, a relationship that continues to grow closer, and having forgiveness for yourself, maybe your partner or somebody that close to you, that animosity and grudges that I'm hearing. It's safe to let those go, and in order to have a healthy relationship and be able to move forward, you'll have to do that, for this to continue growing the way you have been planning. Because again, I'm getting a baby, like somebody. I'm getting a lot of the resentment and some anger that you're feeling is due to the struggle of trying to get pregnant, and but that struggle's over. If you're not pregnant yet, give it a few more months, and you're going to get the news that you're pregnant, and all that suffering and the pain that you guys have been going through, it's going to pay out. But I would suggest, softening your heart and forgiving yourself. I'm getting forgiving yourself. So you've been punishing yourself a lot for not being able to get pregnant, and you don't have to do that. Things work out the way they're meant to work out in their time guidance. Maybe there were some things that you and your partner needed to learn before you this baby comes to you. So you could reflect on that. Like you could just take a step back and reflect on, okay, what is it that some I'm getting unfinished business. There's some unfinished business that you had that or have that needs to be worked out before you get this baby, so that way this baby comes into a healthy home and grounded. But there's that new beginning. You're going to get this new beginning. The baby is going to come. And there definitely going to be a positive resolution to the conflict. And what I got, and I got an image of what I heard in my head from the ancestors, is if it's not that you're going to have this baby, your physical self, be open to possibly adopting a baby, or there's somebody that you're going to hear about, is what I'm getting, that's having a baby or had a baby or is going to be having a baby, and they're not able to take care of this baby and give this baby what it needs. So it's going to give you that opportunity to step forward and be this baby's parent. Uh, so so right now, I feel that this is related. This reading is for somebody specific or a specific group. I've never gotten a reading like this before, where somebody, they're trying to have this baby, they're trying to make things work. You're going to have to reach out and ask for help. This could be for another group as well, having to reach out and asking for help. You're struggling through something. I'm getting emotionally and mentally distress is what I'm hearing. Don't be afraid to reach out and ask for help, because it's exactly what you need to help you out of this situation. And you feel like there's a lot of work and you're doing a lot of work. There's a lot on your plate, like there's a lot going on. And if you reach out and you ask for this help, you're going to get it, and it's going to help you take off some of this stuff from some of this burden off of you. And being and willing to accept the help. I know our ego and our pride has to be set aside for this. I know I definitely is. I was a person that I could not ask for help, because I felt by asking for help I was becoming a failure, and that is not true. I've had to learn the hard way of years and years of suffering on my own, because I was just too afraid to ask for that help. And I am definitely, I still struggle with it a little bit, but I definitely have a group of people that I'm close enough now that have come into my life that have shown that they're really good friends to me, and support me in my life. And I'm getting confirmation here. I'm getting some feeling in my head where there are people that really do love you and want to help you, and they see your suffering, and they just want to help you. And it's just a matter of you wanting to accept it and being willing to accept it. It doesn't mean you're a failure. It doesn't mean you can't do it on your own. I mean, you have to get the help um, in the area that you're needing it. And balancing out and things are very out of balance for you. Your life is out of balance because of this, because you're not willing to take and accept the help that you're needing. And this is going to cause some stress related health. And this is probably for you, for those of you that are wanting to get pregnant or that are getting pregnant and having miscarriages. I am truly sorry that this is happening to you, but a lot of the stress is what's causing this to happen. And if you reach out and ask for the help, then you're going to get it, and things will start to change for you. You've got to take that leap of faith and follow your dreams, and your dreams are more um, what is it that I'm looking for, the word I'm looking for. Your dreams are more attainable than you think they are. And you're going to get some unexpected news and unexpected opportunity. And I'm feeling a baby, like there's an opportunity that's going to be coming, and it's going to be unexpected. And you may have some mixed emotions about it, but take that leap of faith. It's saying, and it's going to give you that new beginning. It's going to make you happy. It's going to it's really going to help you on so many levels. It's unbelievable. I mean, it may not seem like it's the greatest reading, but it actually really is. It's just a matter of having faith and taking the time to get that help that you need. Oh, sorry, give me a second. There we go. That's much better. Let's see. Oh, go back. Oops. Trying to get some light over here. There we go. Um, but like I said, it's there. I mean, it couldn't be any more clear than this. And I'm again, I've never had a reading like this. There's a new person that's going to be entering your life, a new relationship, beginning of a new phase. and heightened psychic abilities. I wonder if this child that's going to be coming in, because a relationship doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, as in a lover. It could be a business partner, a new family member, a new child coming in. You be anything, but there is a new person I heard creature. I don't know if that means anything to anybody. A new creature coming in. I'm seeing this new little baby here, right here, and it's right next to the cup. Um, uh, and there's going to be a whole lot of emotions. I just got it. Okay, so with those psychic heightened psychic abilities, like once you're able to clear out some of the stress and some of the worry and everything that's going on, and get a little bit more control of your emotions, because you have a lot of emotions going on, a lot of deep rooted emotions, which I totally get it and I understand. There's a lot that you've been going through, and it's been really hard for you and your family. But it will work out. And I believe it's source that's sending you this child. Like, you have spirit that is with you, an ancestor. I'm getting an ancestor that's with you and guiding you, and that's guiding this baby to you, actually. This child, her child. So it may not be a newborn baby, it may be a little bit older. For those of you, um, I'm getting something about uh, some of you adoption, but some of you it may be. Um, I'm getting childcare, so it might be something about. I'm saying I hate to get this message out, but something about somebody losing a child, like a mother miscarrying for a child. So you may be getting a child in that form of foster care, being a foster parent, and that may be another way of you getting this child. And then if it's really emotion, you're already in the state of being emotional and being really stressed and carrying a lot, I wouldn't suggest it. But for some of you, you may be thinking about being a care provider for kids that are being taken out of their home and having to go into some type of foster care. I'm getting that you are being guided to do that, to be a foster parent and caring for children. And there's going to be a specific child that's going to be coming to you, that's going to change you guys' life, and it's going to be for the better. And there's some form of solitude that's going on, maybe taking some time to pray, meditate, and asking for guidance in this type of situation that you're thinking about doing. Or I'm just getting guidance, doing some research, getting some information on what you can do if this is something also you've been thinking about doing. you know um, Maybe you're a parent or somebody that wants to be a parent, but you feel you could do more in the justice field, in the sense of being a foster parent and helping a lot of kids that need a loving home and somebody that's going to teach them. I'm getting grounded and some guidance. Um, yeah, somebody is coming in. Somebody is a psychic. I'm getting somebody is a psychic, and they are using their gifts to help guide them in this area. Um, Somebody may be having dreams of a baby. I'm getting somebody might be having dreams of a baby. It could be a baby that you chose not to have, or a baby that you may not have been able to carry full term that you're dreaming about. It could be that this baby is letting you know it's okay. This baby is there with you. Uh, you're going to have triumph in a situation where, again, I feel it really strong. Somebody's trying to have a baby, somebody hearing that they're going to be getting pregnant. You've been trying for a long time. There's the resentment between you and the partner. um, a lot of expenses. Like, I feel like somebody spent a lot of money on this, and that's where some of this resentment might be coming from. Like, somebody's wanting to give up, they feel like they've wasted so much already, time, energy, a lot of that. Stretch your wings and put yourself out there. I mean, you've been like, what I'm getting is like, you're just like, you've been crying a lot. Your face and into your hands, and you're kind of like hunched over, like that's not going to get you what you're wanting, because you're not in that energy of being happy and prosperous and accept. Your arms are open and you're ready to accept this responsibility, because it's also a responsibility, and this love and everything that comes with having a child. I mean, it's not easy, and I mean, it's not hard either, and it's a wonderful thing to be a parent. And sometimes you don't have to give birth and carry a child for you to be a parent and love a child. Don't underestimate yourself, and assert your independence and your creativity. Like get up, take a shower, do your hair, put some makeup on, or a little bit of rouge on your lips, put on some clothes. You feel, if you look good, you're dressed good, you feel good, and you're in that energy. Like fix your bed when you get up in the morning. Fix your bed, brush your teeth, wash your face. If you're not gonna, you just start doing things that are going to get you moving, and that energy moving. Get in motion. I mean, in order for things to come in, you got to be releasing and being in that motion of flow. Again, there's a lot of be in your fire. Be confident, be warm, be, you're intelligent, be graceful. In order for these things to come to you, you can't just be in a negative space and so depressed and not wanting to accept the help, and not wanting others to come in and help you with things. Like, if you're not accepting that kind of stuff in, how do you expect to receive good things? um, uh, there's a lot of exhaustion going on. It's like you're in the pits of the ocean, and you're swimming against the waves instead of swimming with them to help you get back to sea, back to shore. um, I'm seeing a baby. I'm seeing a child. It doesn't have to be a newborn, like I said. I'm seeing something like that, falling in love, some type of wedding proposal, some really good news is going to be coming in for some of you, that aren't really relating to this child and to wanting to get pregnant, or foster care or adoption or anything like that. Some of you are going to be meeting somebody new, and that's where this triumph and is coming from, and new beginnings, working hard. I mean, going through it, going through the depression, going through anxiety, getting out of toxic relationships, and just you're coming out of all that muck, and you're going to be triumph in that, and you're going to eventually, once you do the healing and you're ready for it and you accept yourself, that love is going to come in. You will be hearing information. The need for balancing the emotions, and an intuitive invitation to a social event. So this could be like a wedding, baby shower, a birthday, something. I would go to it. You may meet somebody there that's going to lead to something really nice. There's going to be some positive movement forward. You're moving away from all the bullshit behind you. You're moving away from the stuff that's kept you stagnant and not proceeding or progressing in life. And you got the star here. Like, that's where you're the balance, needing to get the balance so that you can have that flow of things going out and things coming in. You need to be in that flow and balance, happy times, making um, positive, optimistic long-term plans. And some of you are on that spiritual path, I'm getting, because it keeps coming up and things. There are going to be some things turning out the way you things not turning out the way you'd hope, not seeing the positive in a situation, crying over spilled milk. Like there's like all these things that didn't work out for you, and you're so hyper focused on it that you're not seeing this other thing over here on the side that's saying, "Hey, I'm here. Come and get me." Look, don't be so distracted with these things that don't even serve you anymore. And again, I think that not that I think, I know that's what's going back to, going, asking for that help, the support. You need that support. You're needing a support system, and you're not accepting it. You're pushing everybody away. You'll never get anything that's going to be coming into you that's good for you, that's going to make you happy, if you keep pushing everything away. Like how do you expect that to, to be, but and teeter totter, I'm getting teeter totter, foot in and out, foot in and out. Like you're like, you want it and you're going, I'm like, no, I don't want to, I don't want it. And like make up your mind. And but I do see a lot of really good positive things in here. It's just, having to let go of that negativity, letting go of that mindset that you don't need anybody, you can do it on your own. Because in reality, I was like that too. You can't do it alone. It just makes everything that much harder on you, and you're causing your own demise and your own suffering. People are meant to support and help one another, and I get it. There's a lot of people, especially family members, that can be really toxic and that make things more difficult for you. And those kind of people, whether they're family or friends, you got to let them go. You can Doesn't mean you can't love them, or you stop loving them. You continue to love them. You just love them from afar. But if you want something, you have to go and get it. You got to let go of that self doubt. You got to let go of, it's not going to work for me. Because as long as you tell yourself it's not going to work for you, it's not going to. And right now is the time for a lot of manifestation, and it's about planting the seeds for this manifestation. So, like I said, get up, take a shower, sit in the bathtub, soak in that water. Let that water, imagine that water is just cleansing away all the gut and all the gritty and all that dark soot and everything else. And that water is a ray of light from God, shining on you and shining through you, and flowing all this that you desire and that you want. And you'll get it. And for those of you that have been doing the work, and for those of you that have been working your ass off and really wanting certain things in your life, they're coming. They're here. It's like when I just saw the image in my head of you're planning your say your cucumber or your zucchini, whatever it is. You're planting that, and you turn your soil, you move the dirt, you put the hole, you put your seed in, you cover it nicely, and you water it. Like, you don't see the prosperity of that work, all the months and weeks that you're waiting, letting the sun shine on it, you're watering it, and you're not seeing that seed has sprouted a root, and then it started sprouting that vine, so that vine could come out. So right now, where your seed is at, like, it's already bloomed, it's got its leaves and everything, and it's already starting to get that flower, where that zucchini or fruit, tomato, whatever it is going to start growing out of it. Like, it's not quite ripe yet, but it's getting there. um well, Gemini, I really love your reading. I mean, it's a little heavy, but I think you could get through it. It's not bad. It's not really bad. I think you've already gone through the most heavy part of it. You've already been run through the mud, through the cycle. So now you're rinsing out, and you're getting put in that dryer to dry out. So, I mean, that's just what's coming to me. I don't use terms like this and that. So it's spirit's giving me these messages for you. For some of you, it's really going to relate. It may be something that a relative, an ancestor, grandmother, somebody's told you. You're being run through the cycle. So it's something that you've heard before, that's coming from your ancestors. But Gemini, I think you're going to be all right. Some of you starting new businesses, or you have, and you're starting to see all your hard work starting to pay out. You're getting the clients, you're getting the business. I'm getting Gemini is like somebody that you want, that you're not quite there, you're not quite sure, you still have a little bit of that lingering energy from a divorce, past relationship that left a bad taste in your mouth. In order to move past that and move on, you got to start taking those steps forward, putting yourself out there, meeting people, talking to people, and eventually that person that's meant for you, whether it's a few months, the rest of your life, or 5 years. Like there's somebody there. Like something that a message I received earlier this year was a dream that I had, and it was a guy that came to me, and he was sitting on a big tree branch that just like the branch just came off and was like a seat, not a seat, but the branch just came off from the trunk of the tree, and he was like laying on it and all relaxed, and he says, do you know why you can't keep love or something like that? And he said why, and his reasoning was, um sometimes love isn't meant to stay. Like you get love and it's there for a while, and it goes, and something new comes in. So it's not about the hurt and the disappointment or that it's run its course. It's about remembering those good times and that feeling of love, and still moving forward, and being open to receive love from somebody else. So I don't know if that relates or in any way. It was a message that I received in my sleep, um, that I felt like I needed to share with you guys. I seen the image in my head. Also, I'll never reach out to you guys for a reading. If you want a personal, more in-depth reading from me, you'll have to email me, and we can communicate through email and work something out. I don't know. I kept shuffling this deck while I was talking, and I already had a card, so I got another card though. So we'll go with these two cards, and I'm using the Tarot of the Orishas, and this is from your ancestors. This is a new deck for me, so I'm gonna read these. I'm gonna read the book for this one. I gotta find it. If you could just be patient with me. I know we're already going into 30 minutes, and all my readings seem to be going 252, so long. Trying not to have them go so long. Something I gotta work out for myself. So that's there. Fire. Feel like I gotta eat something. Yeah. This book is weird. I mean, it's not weird. It's just the way the cards are laid out in the book. The pile of red hot coals anticipate the tests of strength and courage, but also the information of truth and reality, ruling out the doubts or uncertainty. The time has come to show what can and must be. When the truth of the spirit prevails, matter is not harmed. Matter is not harmed. And Ormisha, with the inner saint, walks passively over burning embers, showing forward no trace of any injury, burns, blisters, or wounds. The trance and his faith are so strong, and the power of the Orisha is so unlimited that the man's feet seem to be covered with the eternal and invisible as boats cost protecting the sun or medium of the saints, and demonstrating its presence in the world, meaning you will have to face the test you will have to face the test posted by fire or by your karma. Ask your spirit guides for help, trusting that you will not be abandoned during hard times, and you will overcome those tests without any difficulty or hardships. Your reward will be an increase in your self esteem and the acknowledgement of your honesty by others. So again, that goes back. Your ancestors are with you. They did come through the reading. They came through my intuition and the downloads with some of the things I was saying that aren't things that I use in my daily conversation. So and things that have never come up in other readings as well. So, I mean, you are going through it. You've been tested. Your ancestors are with you. Spirit is with you. And I feel that they are guiding you to where you need to go. You just have to be still enough to release the anxiety, the stress, the hardship, and have faith, most importantly. And you will be led to where you're meant to be led to. And nothing is a coincidence. And, you know, I don't believe in the right place at the right time. We are divinely guided, and what will be is going to be. Um, I think you're going to be okay. I think your desires are going to be obtained as long as you keep moving forward. You have the faith. You keep doing the work, and you release any hardship is what I'm hearing. Where is this card? You got Elaba for the second card, or Elaba was actually the first card. Okay, meaning related to jobs. So this is that was the first card. This is the second card, but this is the one I'm reading now. Related to jobs, progress is one's work or job, abundant productivity, profitable investing campaign, advertising campaign. Your message will be well received, tempting to participate, tempting to practical offers, vitality. When the card is badly influenced by other cards, unemployment, lack of work, fatigue, tiredness, loss of energy. Um, loss of energy, um, abula, incorrect interpretation of messages, misunderstanding, communication, and then the prayer. Elegua, make my road true, protecting me night and day. Let me have gaiety, mirth, and progress in my work. Let my way be free from insecurities, and let nobody interpose my folly. Let there be no further gratitude other than my increasing capacity and competence, transformation into great value. Defend my house as a fortress, and do not allow false witness or swindlers to sit at my table. Sorry. Um, Procure dignified work for me and give me the great honor of being a leader. Ashe. Um, so those are your messages. If they related, that's wonderful. If not, don't make anything fit. Again, this message is for a specific group of people. There was a few messages in there, but there was the beginning was very specific. If you can, I would greatly appreciate it if you could subscribe, like, comment, if it relates to you or not. If you would like a personal reading, you are more than welcome to go and email me. My information is in the information box below. And Gemini, thank you.